Hello everybody, and welcome to my segment on this month's Ichimoku Trade newsletter. This is Bud Fox, and what we're going to talk about today is how we find trading opportunities, whether it's starting from a value philosophy, technical philosophy, seasonals, IMTF. There's many different ways to go about finding a trading opportunity, and we're just going to go through a couple of ways that we do this. There's lots of different tools that we put out there that we use every day. So we're just going to go through and give you just a little roll through. First thing I got to do, if I can get to it, is the disclaimer. This is all for educational purposes only. We do not recommend that you trade any instruments. If you are going to engage in trading the financial markets, I would contact your professional advisor and go from there. We are broker neutral. I will be using TradeStation's charts. I will be using Alert Trade Seasonal Scanner, and I will be using the Ichimoku Trade Real-Time Scanner. Alright. So, if you guys have been following me at all over the past 4 or 5 months, we had spoken, mostly I speak about value plays. So the one stock that we're looking at right now, which is the Buckle, this is one of our value plays. I believe we probably talked about it somewhere in here. Now, value is kind of a subjective thing. So it's not something like we can just do a scan and say, all these stocks are at, have broken out of the cloud. There's a lot of different parameters that go into value and a lot of different judgments that go into them. But we had picked this as a value play along with a couple other things, and we had said, this is part of the retail debacle, and we got lucky with it. We were looking for the crosses here. Once we determined it was a value play, we looked for the crosses to kind of bunch up, get a bunch of them in a row, and then you break out of them, and then you can get in and you just ride it. Looks even good here, as you can see. It's holding the IMTF crosses, and it looks like it's probably going to break higher. But there are earnings coming up soon, so you got to be careful. Maybe buy puts on your position to lock in a gain before. But this was just an example of the value. Now there's a lot of other tools that we have. Let's see, one of them, this is the real-time scanner on the Ichimoku Trade website. Now, you got to figure out what you want. So let's just say I like dailies, so I turn my daily on, and I am looking for it. See, it's KS touch on, so that's the Cajuns in touch. And what I'm looking for is kind of something like we just saw here. Although it hasn't quite pulled back to the Cajuns, but I like to pull. I'm a pullback guy, and that's the types of trades I like. So if we come back to our real-time scanner, we got 3 opportunities here: American Express, McDonald's, and Exxon Mobil. So first thing you do is you do your scan. Now you get your stocks. You can punch them in, and you can you can take it from here. So you see, you have the pull back to the Cajuns, and like I've explained in my other value videos, when I like to trade off the crosses, it's all about defined risk. So I look at this and I say, okay, well, if that Cajuns, if that's my support, that has to hold. I know I'm gonna use that Cajuns plus an offset for a stop, so my risk is low. And then when I want to check my risk reward, so if I'm gonna risk, say, 40 cents there, I know that's my first stop, is those crosses. So that's 40 cents to make about $1.50, $1.60. That's probably worth it. That's more than 3 to 1, which is what we normally like to look for. So that could be a potential trade. So as you see, it's not just one thing that you do. You find the trade on the scan. You know what your risk is. It meets your risk reward. What were the other ones that we had? McDonald's. Same type of deal. Obviously, we ran the scan for the Cajuns and pullback, so Cadence is at 164, say 80. So if you were going to risk, say, I don't know, 50 cents, now you had it there too, up to 167, that would be $3. So the risk reward would be here too. Now there's other things that we can do. Let me just go through the last one, and then we'll go over the seasonals and see if any of those match. Okay, so ExxonMobil, same thing. 82.80, stop would probably have to be below here, which is 82.20. It's about 60 cents. Not much room there though. Those crosses are kind of hammering down on us. So, I mean, they've all already run, all three of these. These aren't initial cloud breakouts. So as if you can see here, there is a green shaded area here from here to about here. So that would have been the place to get in. I'm gonna have to give the rest a few seconds to load up. McDonald's right here is the green shaded area. And what was the other one? American Express? Yeah. So I like this one the best, I think. But again, I mean, like the markets, these have all run. It's the risk reward. So let's just see what happens. Now we're going to go into the alert trades, seasonal. Okay, so we are bullish, but by only 58% confidence. Now that's for the entire month. So, you know, you could have days in there that are bad, that'll bring it down, but an SIV of 14.8 is pretty good, but 58% is not great. Let's see if we go here. Let's see if anything can hit 70 in November. US stocks. So we're not going to see AXP anywhere in here, are we? No, we're not. So can't quite get to 70%. Now, another thing that you can do also is you can start with the seasonals. So if you're looking for opportunities and you're saying, all right, let's see what goes up 70% this week. So you can start out by running your scan, and you can just go through here. So Cintas, the confidence is 95% for Monday, with a 12.2 seasonal index value. So that means that 12.2% of the movement is going to occur within that time period. SYY is a little better. CarMax. Alright, so these are all in the 90s. Tier 90, Juniper 90, Foot Locker 89, Xilinx. Xilinx is one that I like, so let's look at that. 89%, so that fits the confidence, it fits the seasonal index. Let's look it up. Xilinx was a value play a long time ago. Okay, so this looks like this kind of meets our Cadence pullback scan, but there must have been a reason why it didn't show up. Again, you may have some problems with momentum here, but if you were gonna use that Cadence of 71.25, you'd have to take about a 75-cent risk, and there's only about, let's say, 71.25 to 73, so that's about $1.75 in profit. So again, not quite 3 to 1. But as you can see, this is kind of what we do. So you could pick another seasonal. Let's see, Bristol Myers. Okay, this obviously does not look great on the daily, so we could skip that. Let's see. SWN is a short. How's that look? Nope. No, the setup is not giving us anything here. So, you know, you can just keep on going through these. I know there's a lot of them, but if you want to find good trades, that's what you're going to have to do. We could just go through Excel Energy. This will be our last try. Whoa. Okay. Well, this is do or die here. This is either going to do a massive breakout, or this is a double top. So this could be an interesting trade either way. But seasonally, it's a utility, and it looks like it's, let's see, what does it say? 87% to go up. So you could have a good shot maybe with that one. And that's pretty much it. So basically, we've done a couple of things. We've gone through our prior value ideas. We've gone through alert trades where we can go and we can scan, let's say for November, the US stocks, 70%, 80%, whatever you want. Find these trades. If they're on here and they look good on the chart, that's 2 positives you got. If something's a value trade, it's seasonally supposed to do well, and it looks good on the charts, well, then that's 3 ways to build your confidence. In the real-time scanner from Ichimoku Trade, we went in here, and we were looking for, again, we turned on our daily. We were looking for cages and pullbacks on bullish stocks. We found a couple. We went through them. So this is just how you do it. There's a lot of things on this real-time scanner. It's pretty extensive. We do have tutorial courses on how to use all this stuff. If you go to www.imtftrade.com and you register there and you log in, there are free courses on how to use all this stuff. So if you have any questions, you can give us a call, 646-863-9620, or send us an email to info@ichimokutrade.com. Thank you, and have a good month trading.